Ibrahim Traore is loved by many in Burkina Faso, in fact, all around the world, especially by blacks all around the world, because he's boldly rejecting Western control and influence, fighting corruption and championing true independence and security for his people, reawakening African consciousness both home and in diaspora.
People in Africa are tired of fake elections. They are tired of fake leaders who steals money from their countries. They are tired of Africans being controlled and their natural resources taken off to the other countries of the world without being used to develop Africa. Africans are tired. So when they see a glimmer of hope in Ibrahim Traore, they are embracing it.
It is the process of revolutionizing our infrastructures that has begun. This is what led to the creation of this initiative. If in the West or elsewhere, in small countries that have no resources, they have departmental roads, there is no reason that in Burkina Faso we cannot pave our roads, especially since we have all the resources on site. And in addition to that, whether it be our producers, our transporters, our merchants, everyone needs roads. It's a vast program, and this is only 1/5 of the equipment that is expected. In the first phase, which is an investment of about 200 billion, the goal is to be able to pave between 3,000 and 5,000 kilometers each year in Burkina Faso.
Even though there are some who are against. Let's look at some of the things that Ibrahim Traore has been able to achieve within this short period of time. Burkina Faso ranks 5th in the gold producing countries in Africa, but has not one gold reserve since Burkina Faso became independent. But under Ibrahim Traore, that was possible. They have gold reserves, tons of gold in their gold reserves. He has nationalized the gold in Burkina Faso, making sure that the revenues that comes from gold serves his country.
So according to reports, this is one of Burkina Faso's gold reserves built by Ibrahim Traore, intended to stop the smuggling, exploitation and exportation of the country's gold illegally, which will increase revenues through proper taxation of the gold and will generate greater wealth, which is what Burkina Faso needs in this time and season. And according to Ibrahim Traore, he states that
whatever he's doing for his country, not for personal gains, but in the spirit of patriotism. Most foreign mining companies from Australia and the United States has been stopped in Burkina Faso. So you can see the reason why the US is accusing Ibrahim Traore of using the resources, the gold resources, to build himself for personal gain. Does that answer the question? People of Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali are not complaining about their leaders. The increased revenue recovery has resulted into greater economic reliance or self-reliant economy and national development. That is what we are seeing in Burkina Faso today. The other two Sahel states, Niger and Mali, are also pushing for greater control of their natural resources and their economies through revising, also even revoking some of the mining codes which are not favorable to their countries. This is what we call wealth revolution. Let's run down a list of all the achievements of Ibrahim Traore in this short period of time. He revamped Burkina Faso Air, making sure that the airlines are functional, both domestic and international, which is very essential for the economy. If Africa has up to 10 of Ibrahim Traore, a lot of African problems would have been 50% solved. In order to boost the economy of Burkina Faso through agriculture, he built cotton factories in Burkina Faso. He built tomato processing plant and factories. He built cashew plants, and it's produced in Burkina Faso, manufactured in Burkina Faso, and in turn, Burkinabes are employed. Ibrahim Traore has commissioned over 200 million US dollars to the building of Ouagadougou-Dawson Airport. He has built so many health facilities, even geriatric hospitals to cater for their aging populations. A lot of health facilities are put in place. Burkina Faso now has hydrocarbon tanks, which he built to ensure fuel security and also to manage fuel prices. The building of Bobo-Dioulasso dry port is also on the way in order to encourage regional trade from other Sahel states. Education-wise, Ibrahim Traore has also invested a huge sum of money in the educational sector of the country, giving more funds to standard educational facilities, training of teachers, and also the empowerment of students for research. The list goes on and on. Mega factories for cement productions, water projects to make sure that there is water security, and Burkina Faso's railway is also undergoing so many major changes so as to connect to key cities all around Burkina Faso. An example of a country that can transform itself with managed resources. Ibrahim Traore is doing the best he can do for his country. Like he always say, it is in the spirit of patriotism that he's doing what he can do for Burkina Faso, not for personal gains. Though Burkina Faso still has a lot of challenges with security, terrorism and all that, but they are doing a lot that has not been achieved in that country in a very long while. In fact, since after the independence of Burkina Faso, we've not seen, even under Thomas Sankara, we've not seen such speed or such developments happen in Burkina Faso. So you can see why Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traore, is being cherished by all and sundry. So if you're here up to this time, I encourage you to please share, like, and subscribe. You're part of the reasons we keep on talking about Africa, bringing you the news from Africa every day, and at every moment we see the need for it to talk about Africa, our motherland. Please, again, I enjoin you to share, like, and subscribe.